So are you also running a solar energy business and do you also use IndiaMART for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp message to IndiaMART leads and inquiries for solar energy business. So over here I'm running a business related to solar energy and we use IndiaMART to get more leads and inquiries for our business. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new inquiry or a new lead details, automatically my lead should receive an automated WhatsApp message so that we can nurture them. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between IndiaMART and AI Sensi. In order to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. So as you know, in this tutorial I'll show you how to send automated WhatsApp messages to IndiaMART leads for your solar energy business. This integration ensures that every inquiry is promptly followed up with the relevant information, helping you to engage your leads faster, answer their queries and drive conversations. So let's get started with a really simple example. So let's say that my name is Test and I'm submitting a dummy inquiry right over here. You can see that I've entered the requirement details and now I'm going to submit it right from here, and as soon as I'm going to submit this requirement right from here, you can see that we have successfully received an automated WhatsApp message which says, "Hello Test user, thank you for your interest in our solar energy solutions. We offer high quality solar panels, installation services and energy saving systems." So as you can see that we have successfully sent this automated WhatsApp message with the help of a simple automation. So do you also want to create this automation for your business? Then you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So what I've done is I've simply created a connection between my IndiaMART account and my WhatsApp account. Okay, so let's learn how did we do this. So for that, we have simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of stars free every month. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And as soon as we're going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm just going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we're going to click on access now right over here, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this blue button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you wish to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can click on this hyperlink given right over here which says learn more. And now it is asking me for the workflow name, so I want the workflow name to be how to send WhatsApp message to IndiaMART leads and inquiries for solar energy business. And then we're going to click on this button which says create. And as soon as we're going to click on create, it is opening the most important window for automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action on this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions for the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. And in order to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as IndiaMART because what I want is that as soon as a new lead is received from my IndiaMART account, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm just going to search for the trigger application and we're going to select it. And now for the trigger event, we're going to select it as new leads. And as soon as I'm going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use the same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our IndiaMART account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. So what you're going to do is first we're going to copy this webhook URL and then we're going to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your IndiaMART account, navigate to the lead manager section in the left tab, go to import export leads from the three dots and then click on I am leads push API. Okay, we're going to follow the same. I'm going to put my IndiaMART account, and as you can see that this is my IndiaMART account. And now from the left side of the bar we have to go on this lead manager, and as soon as we're going to come on this lead manager, enter, we have to go on this three dots which says menu, import export leads, and then push API. And as soon as we're going to open the push API, it is asking me to select the source and the CRM platform name. So as you can see that in the help text, it stated that choose other in the select source option and enter Pabbly Connect in the CRM platform name. Okay, so for my source, I'm going to select it as other right over here, and then for the CRM platform name, we are going to enter it as Pabbly Connect. And now it's asking me for the webbook listener URL. So here we have to enter the URL which we copied from our workflow, which was the webbook URL. Okay, so I have to enter that same right over here and click on save details. And as soon as I'm going to click on save details, it is asking me for the reason. Why do I wish to shift my IndiaMART leads to any another application? So here the reason for me is this. So I'm just going to select it. You can select any reason of your choice. And after selecting the reason, we have to click on this button which says click to generate OTP. And now it is saying OTP sent successfully. Okay, so we're going to enter the OTP right over here, which is this. And after entering this OTP, we are going to click on submit. And as soon as we're going to click on submit, yes, you can see that we have successfully created this connection. It is saying integration live. So yes, with this, we have successfully built a connection between our IndiaMART account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now what it is saying waiting for a webbook response. And in the notes, it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webbook response, we have to do a test submission and also test our connection. Okay, so what we have to do is I'm going to open my CRM push API once again, and as you can see the button of test your webbook listener URL. So we have to click on this button and then screen button which says test. And as soon as we're going to click on this test, it is giving me a curl request header. So yes, with this we have successfully completed the test submission, and now I'm going to open my workflow, and as you can see that Pabbly has captured a response right over here. You can see that we have successfully captured this response after clicking on this test button right over here. Okay, but you must notice that this response doesn't belong to our services, right? It is saying requirement for empty mineral water bottle. So what happens is that I'm using a test IndiaMART account and this is a default response. That's why I've received the same. If you're using a live IndiaMART account, you're going to capture the live details of your lead related to your services only. Okay, so as you can see the response received, you can see the sender's name, you can see the sender's mobile number. We are going to move on forward, and right over here you can see the sender's company. Over here you can see the city, the address. Over here you can see the query message and the product name. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now we're going to move on towards our action step. So what I want is I want to send automated WhatsApp message to IndiaMART leads and inquiries, right? So for my action application, I'm going to select it as AI Sensi. I'm going to use AI Sensi in order to send automated WhatsApp messages. If you wish, you can use any another application like Vati, and if you wish, you can definitely use WhatsApp Cloud API too. Okay, so here I'm going to use AI Sensi, so I'm just going to search for it and then we're going to select it, and now it is asking me for the action event. So for the action event, we are going to select it as send template message because this is the action I want to do on the command of new lead, right? So I'm just going to click on connect right over here, and as soon as I'm going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your WhatsApp by AI Sensi account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for this API key. And to get this API key, we're going to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your AI Sensi account, navigate to the manage section, then go to the API key and click on generate API key button. Okay, we're going to follow the same. I'm going to open my AI Sensi account. We have to navigate to the manage button from the left side of the bar, and after coming on here you can see API key. So we have to go on this API key right over here, and as soon as we're going to come over here, you can see that this is my API key, right? So what we're going to do is I'm just going to copy this API key right from here, and we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting this key, we have to click on this blue button again which says save, and as soon as we're going to click on save, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully connected our AI Sensi account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And after connecting this, it is asking me for the campaign name. So to let you know about this campaign name, I'm going to open my AI Sensi account, and as you can see over here are all the campaigns which I have already created. So as you can see that I've created a campaign named Solar Energy for this automation, and over here you can see my template which I've created. So if you also wish to learn this campaign creation, then you have to listen this. What we have to do is first we have to go on the left side of the bar and then manage, and after coming on this manage, we have to go on this all, and as you can see all the templates which I've already created. So in order to create a campaign, we first have to create a template, and in order to create a template, we have to click on this new button. You can enter your desired template details and click on submit right over here, and as soon as you're going to create a template, you have to wait for the approval, and as soon as your template gets approved, you have to go on the left side of the bar and then campaigns, and then you have to go on launch right from here. You have to select API campaign, you have to select the templates which you have created, give your campaign a name and click on set live. And as soon as you're going to click on set live, a campaign like this would be automatically created. Okay, so as you can see that this is my campaign name right over here. So I'm just going to copy this campaign name and we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting the campaign name, it is asking me for the mobile number. So over here we are going to enter the mobile number of our lead right over here, okay, which we received in the previous response, but we're not going to enter it manually or instead copy paste the details, but we're going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping, right? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected IndiaMART as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as you're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So over here I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the mobile number, right? So let's say that we're going to enter the mobile number right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But we're going to map this from the previous response. Suppose I'm going to look for mobile number in the previous response. Okay, so I'm just going to search for it, and as you can see the same. So let's say that we're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And as we map the mobile number, we have to map the username too. So it is saying enter the name of the user to whom the campaign has to be sent. Okay, so right away we are going to map the lead name. Okay, I'm going to look for name in the previous response, and as you can see Prabhat, so we're going to map it. We're going to move on forward. It is asking me for source and tags. So as you can see, both of these are not the required details. I'm going to leave it as blank and move on towards the template parameter. So we're here to let you know about this template parameter. I'm going to put my workflow, and as you can see that this is my template which I've already created, right? And you must notice that this one is in curly brackets right over here. So what I want is I want to replace this one with the name of my lead, something like this, as soon as we sent an automated WhatsApp message. So that's why I've kept this one as a variable right over here. And now we're going to map the value of one right over here in the template parameters section. So what we have to map is you have to map the lead name, right? So I'm just going to search for lead name, and as you can see the same, so we're going to map it. So here in my template we had only a single template parameter and I've mapped these same. If you have multiple template parameters, you have to enter the value in comma separated. Okay, so now we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for many another details. So as you can see, all of these details are now the required details. So I'm going to leave it as blank and click on this button right over here which says save and send us request. And as soon as we're going to click on this button which says save and send us request, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully sent an automated WhatsApp message to this lead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check for the new message received. And yes, you can see one unread message. You can see the new message received with the new name which says hello Prabhat, thank you for interest in our solar energy solutions. And the rest of the message is same because only Prabhat was variable right over here, right? Because with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received from my IndiaMART account, automatically they are going to also receive an automated WhatsApp message, something like this, right? And now what we have to do is we just have to sit back and relax because this is going to work in backend. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow and click on save and send test request. Okay, so with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. So for the trigger application we selected IndiaMART. For the trigger event we selected new leads. For the action application we selected WhatsApp by ASNC, and then for the action event we selected send template message because I wanted that as soon as a new lead is received from my IndiaMART account, automatically Pabbly going to send an automated WhatsApp message to that lead, right? And yes, we were successful with our workflow too. Oh, here you can see the WhatsApp message I sent during this video with the help of my workflow to Prabhat, right? So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.